guys, I just wanted to check in with everybody again today. Excuse my windshield wipers. We had an awesome thunderstorm earlier. I know there's some pretty bad weather that's supposed to be moving through the area tonight. Hopefully, I love lightning and thunder. Everybody talks about it usually the next day at work, and I'm like, I did not notice the lightning and thunder. I sleep like a baby when it rains. Just got back from my mom and dad's. Mom's been sick for a little while, and I wanted to see them. It's been about a week and a half since I saw my mom and dad, and that's weird for me because I usually see my mom and my dad about once every 3 days, maybe 4. I'm very lucky and very blessed to have my mom and dad around still. I mean, it's not like, I mean, they're not old, but I know people younger than me that's lost their parents, so I'm just lucky to have my mom and dad. I don't really have a lot to talk about today. The job's still going good. I looked up a list of vlog topics, and I might pull some of these out for my vlogs, but I think the one maybe I'll talk about tonight is bad habits. I've got plenty of them. I'm sure everyone has some, whether you want to admit it or not. My bad habits, and I'll talk about all of them, honestly. I'm sure there's other ones. The ones that are blatant to me, that affect me on a daily basis. Okay, so here we go. And I fully, invite you to leave your bad habits down below. Okay, one of the first ones is this, but I really don't feel like this affects me daily because I feel like what I could be doing is much, much, much worse than this. So, vapor is much better than the smoke I was putting into my lungs. I started smoking when I was about 18. Recreationally, on and off, when I was probably 16 or 17 with my friends, when I would go to a friend's house. I didn't quit until I was let's see, about 25, so about 8 years ago. 9 years ago now, this year in August. I have not smoked a regular cigarette in 9 years. I've used these e-cigs or vaporizers for about 9 years. My first one I got online. Back then there were not vapor stores everywhere. The first one I got, I ordered the brand Blue, BLU. I ordered it, I waited about a month, it never came in. It was very annoying. And I thought, I really, really, really want to quit, but I don't feel like I can quit without having something to replace it. Which brings me to probably my worst bad habit. So, number 2, emotional eating, boredom eating. So food, of course, food serves 4 purposes for me, 4 functions. The first being, of course, nutrition, as it is for anyone. Now we'll get into some of the bad ones. Food also serves the purpose of helping me celebrate with friends and family. So when I'm happy, I eat. When I'm sad, because what's one of the first comforts we have as a baby? We eat. Food serves as comfort for me. So when I'm sad, I eat. Okay. The third. Wait. Is this the third? Nutrition, happy, sad. No. This is going to be the fourth. So I guess there's 5. Okay. No, there's 4. When I am stressed, I eat. Again, it's a comfort thing. That is why I am like this. I'm very overweight. Not just 20 pounds to lose. I wish that I was in that boat, even though I realize that that's a struggle for people who are only 20 pounds, overweight. They still feel just as bad sometimes. Okay. I sometimes procrastinate, which is why I'm filming a vlog in my car at 9:30 at night. I could have done this right after work. I was a little bit tired, so that's why I didn't. So those are my really bad habits. Also, inactivity. I love those games. Like I showed you last night, the MMORPG. It gives me this feeling of accomplishing something, even if it's digital. It's a bad habit I've had since I was about 16. I didn't drive when I was 16. I didn't get my license till I was 17. So, I already had a year there that I didn't get out and get going. I could have been at the mall with friends. I could have been doing other things. I have a video game addiction sometimes. Didn't mean to make this vlog to make myself feel terrible, but just been a weird night. Another one of my habits, I say all the time. I hope that doesn't really bother you guys really bad, and if it does, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to fix it. So I heard some of my friends, or rather read some of my friends talking about changing some of their bad habits. They're going on low carb eating plans, keto. I love that, and so I plan on getting back on that as soon as possible, because even if I overeat a little bit, usually going on keto, there were days where I would have the intermittent fasting going, where I was not hungry, so I did not force myself to eat. And I felt like I had so much more control of myself when I did that. Even with the emotional stuff, grab me a few cubes of cheese and off I went. And I was okay. So, I felt much more in control of my eating when I did keto. So, Pam, Angela, I plan on getting back on board with that as soon as I can, and hopefully I can find some workarounds, because I can't add extra fat to my meals. And usually when you do keto, basically keto stands for ketosis. You eat a very small amount of carbs and you up your fat levels exponentially. Well, I plan on doing that, but without having a gallbladder, if I eat more fat, it'll trigger more acid production, which also causes some major problems for me. So, got to find a workaround around that. The positive is, since I've had problems with my gallbladder, since I've had it removed, I've lost 55 pounds. I don't think I'll ever share the number that I got up to with everyone viewing my vlog. I don't like giving people ammunition. But I know that I have a lot of good supportive friends on here as well, so that's the flip side of that coin. I have one of those serious nights going on, guys. So, tell me down below, what are your bad habits? What are your struggles? I know other people have them. I know when you have a lot of your own, it's hard to see other people's struggles as well. So, leave your comments down below and let me know that, you know, even though I'm having a rough time with my weight right now and some other things, let me know your struggles. We'll help each other through them. I mean, if the internet was invented for anything, I would say that, you know, that's not the reason it was invented, but that's a positive side to it. I've met a lot of supportive people. Heck, just in the last year, I've met a lot of supportive people. So, let's share our struggles with each other. Let's support each other. Hope you all had a good day. I'll let you guys go. Sorry to be a bummer, and I'll talk at you later.